course is a very nice course because it gives you an opportunity to do over 30 different jobs. Imagine that. 30 different jobs will be available to you, different kinds of jobs, once you do a full stack digital marketing course. Which are these jobs? Job number 1, SEO specialist. Your work will be optimizing brands on the World Wide Web to make sure that they are seen out there, they are found by clients out there, and they are able to make sales. Number 2, AIEO specialist. Today, brands and organizations also want to be seen and found by AI agents like ChatGPT. It helps them get recommendations and make sales. So you can also be an AIEO specialist. Number 3, social media marketer. That is easy. Your work will be selling brands and products on social media. Number 4, social media manager. This one has much more than selling. You'll also be helping manage the communities, manage followers. Now you know people that are interacting with these brands on social media to be able to achieve the set marketing goal. So number 5, Google My Business specialist. Your work will be optimizing brands and companies there on Google to make sure that they can be found easily. We call it GMB. So with that platform, you will be a Google My Business specialist. Number 6, graphic designer. You will be developing different digital assets for brands, logos, brochures, social media content, etc. Number 7, you can also be a web designer. Web designer or web developer doing websites for brands, for organizations. That is, you can also be the guy who is in charge of the whole organizational web environment, that is web ecosystem. It's really much more than just doing the website for the first time. So web designer or web developer is the other one. Next, you can be an e-commerce specialist. Organizations today learn online shops. You'll be the guy who will be managing the shop for this organization. Number next is content creator. You'll be doing content, and when you say content, we really mean so many of them, on behalf of brands, on behalf of organizations. Job number 10, I hope you are counting, paid ad specialist. Your work will be helping organizations get maximum returns whenever they learn paid promotions on social media, on Google, and those other many online platforms. Number 11, the other specialization that you can take independently or even while working for people is email marketing specialist. It's really a big niche when it comes to digital marketing, and organizations are looking for people who really know their stuff when it comes to email marketing. Number 12, you can venture into influencer marketing. Either you become an influencer yourself, alternatively become in charge of managing influencers, that is looking for influencers and managing those contracts and making sure that organizations are getting maximum returns whenever they invest in influencer marketing. That is another niche. Number 13, if you like self-employment, you can go for virtual agency founder. And in this case, what you do, you actually start your own virtual digital marketing company, get contracts out there, execute them, and get paid. Number 14, big one, YouTube consultant. YouTube is a big area, and organizations really want to grow on YouTube like the way we are doing here. And you find that they are looking for people who will help them do exactly that, a YouTube strategy and those kind of things. So you can become a YouTube consultant. Is another well-paying specialization, especially if you like working as an independent contractor. Number 15, TikTok marketing strategies. TikTok is big, TikTok is growing up, and organizations are looking for people who know the tricks, the ins and outs of TikTok marketing. You can decide, I want to go the independent way, I want to freelance as a TikTok specialist, and you venture deep into TikTok, master that algorithm, and you'll be paid for your expertise. So you can become a TikTok marketing strategist. That is job number 15. Job number 16, Instagram growth manager. And this means you go the Instagram way, you master the platform. We'll help you do that when we are learning, and you can end up specializing there and get paid a lot of money, get gigs from all over, or get employed full-time to help brands grow on Instagram. Number 17, digital branding specialist. And here you can be hired by a celebrity, a brand, an organization, people who wants to be branded online, even politicians. You will be specializing in helping these people build a name online and maybe get their platforms monetized. There are many tactics we use there. You could end up becoming a digital branding specialist, another lucrative area. Number 18, this is a new one, an interesting one, digital marketing automation specialist. These ones are in very high demand because we're in the era of AI and people are automating left, right, and center. They want people to help them automate their online platforms for selling, and you could be that guy. That is job number 18. Number 19, related a little bit to number 18, sales funnel specialist. Sales funnel is basically a chain of events that will nudge people to come and make the final buying decision. You could be that person who masters sales funnel, building them and managing them, and you get paid a lot of money by an organization to be in charge of their sales funnel, or even you can freelance independently. Number 20, you can also become a digital marketing coach like myself. If you like teaching and inspiring others like myself, you will be taking corporate roles. You can also be taking organizations independently and then teach their sales team on how to navigate the digital marketing platforms and get paid for that. Get hired full-time by organizations that offer the course and that kind of thing. So digital marketing coach is our job number 20. Number 21, real estate digital marketer. Real estate organizations have specific needs. They are always looking for people who understand their environment and people who understand how the real estate market works, people who can make them sell, and they're looking for the best talent. You could be that person. Usually they pay very good if you perform. Number 22, product photographer. We have photography in our program, and one of the areas that pay nicely, especially if you like to freelance, and maybe you are a photographer but doesn't know how to maneuver when it comes to digital photography for products specifically, you could decide to venture into freelancing as a product photographer. Number 23, digital marketing consultant. Again, you could be that guy who is 360 degrees. You'll be helping brands, companies, products, anybody who wants to trade online, anybody who likes going viral, who would love to go viral. You could be that guy who really knows like almost everything. You are a 360 degrees person and you like a bit of working independently. You like freelancing independently as a person to do the advisory bit of that. You could be a digital marketing consultant. That's one of the most wholesome, because you don't really take one area and then you specialize. No, you have mastered. They are paid well, by the way, because you have mastered like the nitty-gritties of each and every specialization, so you are able to deliver anytime you ask to do that. Digital marketing consultant is another one. We have digital marketing executive. Number 24, you are like a sales rep but digital. Yes, so you are like a sales rep, the traditional sales but digital. So you get specific products and you manage accounts for that. You'll be acting like the online sales rep of specific organizations, specific companies, specific businesses. Digital sales executives all sales assistant, digital sales assistant. Number 5, again, if you like freelancing, video SEO specialist. Video SEO specialist. Again, we had said you could become a videographer with what we teach, but then you can go a bit further. You master the SEO bit, optimization for search engines for video, and once you're able to do that, you can be paid a lot of money. Another specialization you can actually go to is video SEO, and there is also a video for AI engines is coming up, also is another area, and this includes also something to do with user generated content, something we call UGC, which is actually trending right now. You could be that guy who masters that particular niche, and you combine with video SEO and of course a bit of videography, and you'll be good. Otherwise, number 26, you could become an Upwork freelance digital marketer. You'll be freelancing remotely, working for brands that are international, right here from Kenya on Upwork. Yes, we're using the skills that you get there, and there are people on Upwork asking for different digital marketing skills from SEO, UGC strategy, AIO optimization, AIEO, and all those kind of things. You could decide, I want to freelance, I want to work from home, and I want to specifically be an international digital marketing freelancer. By the way, there's another platform called Fiverr, so you could actually target those platforms. Upwork, Fiverr, there are quite a number of them, and it's another option, especially if you like freedom. Otherwise, there is also podcasting, marketing assistant. You work with podcasters, and your work will be making sure that their podcasts are getting maximum listenership. You are making sure that their podcasts are getting maximum viewership. Is another area you can actually take up, and that is podcast marketing assistant. Another option is virtual marketing assistant. Instead of being a VA, you become a virtual marketing assistant. So you will be assigned different marketing laws by whoever hires you, and your work is like to help create movement, to help make sure that things are moving slowly from the time people make an inquiry online to the time the sale is made. You could be the guy who assists in making sure the orders are processed, you answering questions, making sure that deliveries are triggerized. So instead of the traditional VA, you could actually become a virtual marketing assistant. We call them VMAs. As you can see, there are so many jobs and so many specializations. We actually cannot exhaust all of them in this video. It might be too long. Now, what is so important to know is that you have opportunities to work full-time in an ordinary 8 to 5 environment. That is the first opportunity as a full stack digital marketer, doing small things, small bits of everything we have spoken things of. Of course, a bit of video, a bit of social media, a bit of copywriting, a bit of email marketing, those kind of things. Alternatively, the other option is you could still work for a formal organization, a formal environment. That's kind of an 8 hours clock day, 8 to 5, but remotely. That's quite nice. It's a nice option for so many people because you work from home, you can work from anywhere. So the final one that is quite popular is now freelancing. Freelancing is you take up jobs independently, you become an independent contractor, you take up jobs from these many companies on Upwork, Fiverr, even approaching foreign companies privately. There is how we do that, and that's still an option. And sometimes because these international brands pay much better, you could end up being quite comfortable. So 3 main options: full-time 8 to 5, doing bits of everything; remote, full-time again, doing bits of everything, foreign companies, all foreign; and finally, freelancing internationally. And of course, now from what we have talked about previously, you can decide to specialize and you become either an independent contractor specializing in one niche like UGC or such, or you getting gigs as an independent person. So you really have options. That's why we are saying this is one of the trending courses and one that you are unlikely to lack opportunities once you graduate. Remember, we teach that at Kenya Online College, and you can always chat with us. We'll be answering the questions and guiding you how to move forward.